We thank you for the opportunity to come here today before the Nicholas County people today, God. We just thank you for the opportunity to serve everyone that calls Nicholas County home, and we just pray that every decision we make Nicholas County stronger, healthier, and better for the future as time goes on. In your holy and precious name we do pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Today's March 2nd, 2022.
Recording in progress.
When are you guys going to go ahead and get it started?
Upon review of the commission minutes of February 16th, 2022, with a motion to approve.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Upon review of the exonerations as presented by the Nicholas County Assessor, move to approve accordingly.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Okay, motion is carried. Let's go ahead.
Upon review of estate and fiduciary matters as presented by the Nicholas County Clerk, move to approve accordingly unless otherwise noted.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Upon submission of the budget revisions received from the elected officials and department heads, the commission will take appropriate action as deemed necessary.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Upon review of invoices as submitted by various departmental offices, the commission will take the appropriate action as deemed necessary.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion also carries. Okay. Still waiting on the, okay, let's just take it. We're back on the-
Recording in progress.
I'll make a motion to amend the agenda to move the 10:15 appointment to 9:15 here before John real quick to accommodate some schedules.
Okay. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Okay, motion does carry.
Okay, we asked for this move and put on the agenda because I had inquired from the Little Leagues in the neighborhood, the county, of some needs they need money-wise. And since we had helped Summersville Little League with some cash directly to them, we felt it would only be fair to do the others. So what I would like to do is make a motion for Cherry River Little League, is that what we call it? Cherry River Little League and the Craigsville Little League, that we, from the CARES Act, give them $5,000 each.
Any further discussion?
I
Okay.
think that's good.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay?
Okay.
That's good. Let's get
Recording in progress.
Okay. We have John McGinnis, our emergency management director. John?
Yes, sir. First item would be our bid opening for the CAD system with computer-aided dispatch. I'm not sure how many was sent in.
Yeah. What was that?
This is a file that has our notice, our publisher's affidavit inside. There's two.
Okay.
Another one.
All right.
I'm,
Got some scissors.
yeah.
I got a pocket for the back.
I'll be right back.
All right.
And these two came in, they're not marked, we don't know if it's the call system
Okay.
or the, so the only way we're gonna know is if, when we open them, so. We may have to open set inside. I'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you. First time we've got one in a box, I think.
Shows we have some interest. Okay. Okay. I'll get started.
Okay.
I have one from Global Public Safety. Vendor response, Nicholas County, for proposal of computer-aided dispatch equipment system. This one lists this as TAC .10 CAD mobile and mapping software. Quote was $160,525.10 per year for 5 years. Yeah, 60,000.
There's no software purchase.
Let's see. See everything else, and it's right on the back page, everything else is.
I guess I could have these.
I have to give them all to John, let him go through it.
Yeah.
Tally
Take some
up the
time to
cost,
review these.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
On each one,
That's true.
come back to you as a cost breakdown.
I'll go with mine next while Craig looks at his. Mine's a sealed bid for the CAD system from Motorola Solutions. For all of the physical product, it's a total of $283,840.22. And then a 5-year maintenance plan totaling $337, 266, or yeah, 337,266.54.
That's divided by 5, so 60.
Yeah, it's a maintenance year plan, $13,000 for 4 years. The first year's included. So that's a total of $337. The maintenance and the equipment.
Okay.
Okay, and we got one from Caliber, C-A-L-I-B-E-R, Public Safety. The software is $112,100. Services would be $98,855. Hardware,
John, can you look at this one? I don't know what this is for.
$54,670. Disaster recovery, $7,500. Subtotals $273,125.
Totally different. You didn't look on that? No, okay.
Caliber Mobile, I guess that's added to it, will be a total of $311,045. So the entire proposal is $355,261. And the yearly maintenance, year 2 is $40,907. Year 3 is $42,953. Year 4 is $45,100. And year 5 is $47,355.
And what I would recommend, let's give all these to Patty, and then when she gets this information recorded, give these to John to review.
Yes.
Because we can't make a decision on this today.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll look at everything.
This
Is
one
that
is a
3 or 4?
Just 3.
Just
This one
3.
here is a telephone system bid. I went ahead and opened it because we didn't know.
Which is in addition to the cap.
Right, just a completely separate system.
Yeah.
So, as for the computer-aided dispatch, I'd make a motion that we table this until both our secretary, our administrative assistant, and the management director, McGinnis, could have time to review all of this, and then we can regroup.
Okay. All right, all those in favor of that motion?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Mark where the money is. And then, John, up next you have your,
Can I comment on the first one?
Yeah.
To speed up the process, part of our spec sheet was to be compatible with FET and Raleigh County. Out of those three that you all open, only one meet the specs, which is the Motorola Solutions.
okay.
Those are compatible with what we're going to go with, but they're the only one that meets the spec. So I would like to recommend we go ahead with Motorola Solutions to stay consistent with the specs that was given out to the vendors.
So you've already reviewed everything but the pricing?
Yes,
Yeah, I see that.
yes. And the reason I'm making a motion on this, part of our specs was to be compatible with those two. That way, if we have a catastrophic failure, we can flip one switch and Fayette County or Raleigh can go ahead and dispatch us without missing a beat, and vice versa. If something will happen with them, we could pick up their system. It's a sharing network, and that's what we're going with as far as that's concerned.
Okay.
Well, maybe we just table it till next meeting, and then we can each get to see that and
We'll look through it.
break it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
And that takes a weight on me, but I'd still like to.
And I
have
can
a
bring
chance to
you all
review
a
it.
copy of the spec sheet
Okay.
for that as well.
Okay.
All right.
So in this, I realize you didn't see it. So the cost is, your basic cost is $283,840.
Yes, sir, with the first year
That's
of
the
maintenance.
hardware, what all is in that?
Yes, there's a breakdown of everything, and we can go over that before the next meeting, and I can give you a copy of the spec sheet as far as all the hardware and everything.
Okay.
And this is the system you feel
Yes.
comfortable with?
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
when we took our tours and I took several dispatchers with me, they was very comfortable with this as well. And that's why we decided to collaborate with Fed and Raleigh to be all on the same system.
So in this, is there, and I know we'll talk about it later, but does this include their consoles and?
No,
things?
consoles are totally different.
Okay, so
That's
this is
just-
just your software?
Yes.
And your hardware to run the
Yes,
the
sir.
mapping system, things
Yep.
like that?
And the maintenance and stuff on it
Yes.
for those 5 years.
Time-wise?
What's those first three lines? I thought there was some hardware in it. The first three.
CAD and Hub Suite.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the console.
Well, what's the
nothing
other
like
two?
that. That's totally different.
Mobile Suite and Windows Server.
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
just software. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay, so availability, time-wise?
yes. You're looking at about 10 months for them to build the program and everything.
Okay, so when we decide all this stuff, this is stuff you're going to put in our new place?
Yes, sir.
And it won't even be in the old place? It's
No.
all going to be, and you're going to do the training, and
Yes,
we'll
sir.
still be up and running in our old
Yes, sir.
place?
Part of the contract will be, they're going to provide training prior to us opening the new center.
Okay.
Yes.
So for a little while, we may be running two
But
systems?
yes,
Till everybody gets used to it?
yes, sir.
Okay. And they're willing to work with us?
Yes, sir.
On that stuff?
Okay.
And the first year of maintenance is on that initial price contract as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll look at it later. Okay.
we can definitely put this on next.
Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll look at this and we'll go do the bid open. Call taking.
Yeah, oh, no, yeah, there it is. Your call taking. Yes.
We have only one.
Yep.
There's one in there.
Get that yellow folder right there if you don't care.
He did.
Okay.
Make sure notice is back.
Hey, Clint.
The next one is the bid opening for the call taking phone system. these are not even supposed to be coming in on paper anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they put that
Okay.
out several years ago. Everything's supposed to come electronic now. Tier 2 from Lowe's. Yeah, it's, each business in the county has to send, if they have anything like hazardous materials, whatever, it's supposed to come to office. But everything's supposed to be electronic. That's why I was talking to Alan. He hasn't seen one in years, and I haven't either come in papers, so I'll talk to Lowe's and let them know that.
Okay, this 911 telephone system, the quote here is from Micro Automation. It has, there are 4 parts to it, for a total of $258,830.08. Okay, and anyway, there's a lot more information in here, but that's the total on the quote. Okay.
And this is a proposal from Discount Communications and Electronics, Inc. of Walloon Creek, West Virginia. It is a total of $198,677.
Okay.
Do you want to see these? Or?
No, once again, the one from United meets the specifications that we put out. It is the same system that Fenton Raleigh County uses as well, that collaborates with the Motorola Solutions. So everything would be
Which one's United?
the one you just opened up.
Oh, this,
Yes, sir.
the Discount
Yes.
Communications?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That as well is what I would recommend as well, because it goes in with the other system.
Now, I noticed there's it says Kenwood on here, but it'll work with Motorola.
Yes, it's the same system that Fenton Raleigh's using now.
We are a Kenwood dealer,
Yes,
but we are quoting the Solacom solution.
yes.
Okay, is that what we went to?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Solacom just won the bid for the entire continent of Australia, so they're by no means a small company.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to look at this anymore?
And, no, like I said, I know, but,
You just want to look
and like I said,
I don't think it's, we may have a lot of questions on this, but I just think we might as well throw the only ones making our spec. We need to get in there.
Yeah, if it's 10 miles. When he said 10 miles, that's what, yeah.
So, that's what you want to do.
I'd like to make a motion that we take the bids from
We name them
the Motorola CAD system,
and Discount.
yes, sir. Motorola Solutions.
Motorola Solutions as our CAD system, and that we take the bid from
Discount Communications and Electronics.
Discount Communications Electronics for the phone system. And I vote we go ahead and do that funding through 911 and give them.
That's probably going to be the shortest table on that.
So now, your
Okay.
desks and offices and all that, when will you have proposals on those?
I'm getting a whole equipment list as far as that. I have a price for the consoles already.
Okay,
Yes. And I'll have it on the next agenda.
okay.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor to accept the 2 bids for the computer-aided dispatch and the call-taking phone system. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against the motion? Do carry. Okay?
Next item is phase 1 of the architect for the new 911 center. I have a price quote here from Greenbrier Environmental Group, which is $10,000. And what that consists of is them coming in and doing an environmental survey as far as asbestos and so on. And I'd like to recommend that we go ahead with phase 1 of that, please.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve this proposal to get our phase 1 taken care of here.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against the motion also carries.
And let me have that last page. That's on my last. Yeah, you want to make- Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah.
We have a
Thank you.
copy of this as well. Here's the required.
Does it require a signature? Does require a signature of the president.
Yeah, that's all.
Same page. Looks like.
Yep.
And the last thing we have on the agenda is the discussion for the hiring of the architect engineer for the renovation project of the 911 center. We've had one architect express interest in this, and that's Daniel Lucas Hart. On that, you all should have a copy of this in front of you from Mary this morning. And I would like to pursue that as well. If you're all's
Okay.
We did advertise for an expression of interest. We put it in the paper for an architect. I have the publisher's affidavit in the file. We put it on our website also. And we received one, and it was from the firm.
Daniel Lucas.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Any questions or any discussion with this?
No, I'm good.
I'll make a motion, we accept this, what do we call this?
Contract.
Contract with Daniel Hart,
Okay.
and we get this project moving.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay. Got a lot done there.
And that's all I have, sir.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
To get their signature.
Yes, I gave them to Patty. She put them in with the rest.
And Bobby needs a copy,
Oh, okay.
or John needs a copy for his.
Yeah, that's, actually, Miss Plummer was the one who got them, so we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I got a couple of pages in there to bring in too.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to take them over?
Yeah, you bet, sir.
Thank you all.
Progress.
Good morning. We're here with a decision on North Clark's request for a loan for 5-year Five Rivers Cooperative.
How much were you asking for?
I was asking for 25,000. David Terry had mentioned that, talking to him, he said 30 sounded was a better number because it allows, if we go through a bank, it allows the bank to stretch it out longer. I don't need 30, I need 25. You know, I'm just being honest there.
Do you have any idea of what the turnaround time is from the time you submit to this to ARP until you do pay?
Yeah. Ideally, I would like to pay it. I would like to have it paid off before Christmas. Honestly, the worst case scenario is I would take a full year. The reason is that I know, in conversations I had last week, I know we're going to. We have a commitment for $43,000 worth of produce. I'm looking at the overhead. The overhead is roughly 35%. So I would say a year. So a year, because I know we're going to be producing. If we have great weather, we'll be producing more than like 65,000 worth. okay? And the loan will cover all of our expenses and overhead, and then we just pay it back. So
Do you own the property free and clear?
the property we're leasing from one of our partners, and that's Vicky's LLC, and that's one of the things that we're looking at, is purchasing the property within the next 24 and 36 months. So, as I said, my anticipation is to pay it off in 1 year. No, I'm gonna stick to 1 year. David Terry was talking about that you look at 36 months, but we just don't I don't need 36 months. I don't need it.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
When would you need the money?
I would say. Okay, I have a meeting tomorrow. Beginning seasons. By the end of the month. Yeah, because what we would do, I have seedlings going now. I have seeds coming in. I'm going to need probably some part-time help to put those in. May have to also, I can use a tiller. I'm going to have to brush hog 2 acres. So yeah, end of the month.
But you need some money by the end of the month. You don't need.
Yes, I don't need all, no,
So
yeah.
if we kind of did it like a credit line for a year,
That would be perfect.
can we do that?
I would rather, yeah, personally, I would rather do it that way. That way I can actually,
And let's Bobby control it.
To me, there would have to be some sort of collateral or something, some sort of skin in the game to make this a secured transaction as opposed to an unsecured transaction. And that would it'd be something that couldn't go away. That being said, this is different than the code prohibits lending money to a state entity or a governmental entity, and so this isn't that. So I think the agreement can be created, but in terms of just like any loan, what this gentleman's asking you to do is effectively act like a bank. So if you went to the bank for a loan, they'd want some sort of collateral to guarantee the loan. So that would have to be in place.
Except for they have leased property.
Well, maybe the answer's not real property. I don't know. But it would have to be something.
Kind of a UCC against the assets.
Yes, exactly what that is.
okay.
So first of all, there'd have to be an agreement for whatever the project is, and then out of that agreement would be a loan, or whatever you guys would decide would be the way to do that. Be it a credit line type transaction or a loan. The county could charge interest in the sense that it's not one government entity giving money to another, but there would have to be some sort of collateral in place. But you all would decide what's reasonable.
Yeah, I would say, I'll make a motion that we loan him up to $25,000 in the form of a credit line, that we can work out the terms with UCC against his equipment. And we'll have to figure out exactly with the attorneys and Bobby how we can do the arrangement. Sound good to you?
Yeah, sounds great. And that works for me because if all goes well, I will have a specialty crop block grant that's going to allow me to purchase a $20,000 tractor. So yeah, works for me.
Is there any further discussion? Okay, I have a motion on the floor. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against the motion does carry.
Okay, you're a farmer in business.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I
Get
think
the details.
I will. You know where I'm at. I can just drop them off every day. All right. Thank
Okay.
you. Take care.
Yeah.
He could farm some of my property up there on Nickel Mountain. We could keep a deal about it.
Yeah.
Recording stopped.
Well, that, okay.
Recording in progress.
Okay, we have a review, it actually was an email from Mayor Gary Johnson from the City of Richwood regarding a grant of servitude for public outdoor recreation. They received a grant of, I think it was $60,000, $70,000 to help with the pool. And as a result of that, they have to, basically, it's an easement that's placed upon the property that this will remain a park forever, okay? And since the county also owns 30% of that, we have to sign off on this also, okay? So I need a motion to approve.
If I see that, I really see it.
Okay?
I mean, I'm fine with it. I just-
It describes the.
And this is the park we have 1/3 ownership in.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And that's one of those things that wasn't, it occurred quite a few years ago as far as when the commission
You want to look at
did this with the
It looks
third.
fine.
And probably a lot of people had no clue that the county commission does own a third of that city park.
Those servitude easements are just a tool in the toolbox of recreational areas owned by counties or states or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve that as presented.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay. I guess we can take a little break again. Okay.
Recording stopped.
Okay. Good morning. We have.
Hold on one second.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Cassie.
Good morning. So I am actually not here in my capacity as a Region 4 Planning and Development Council for once. I'm here as a board member of the Birch River Ruinton Club to, I guess, present a proposal for consideration. The clubhouse was damaged pretty severely in the 2016 flood. The club put a lot of work into rehabilitating the building, and for a couple of years it really seemed as though everything was fine. However, the foundation of the building is completely giving way. We've had a structural engineer look at it. His report recommends demolition. So we have received a quote from Holcomb Excavating for the demolition and cleanup of the club for an amount of $13,500. If the commission would be interested in supporting this endeavor financially, the club could match it at 20%. We do have those funds available.
Sounds good to me. It's hard to argue with that.
Yeah, I think it's a good project.
It would be very beneficial to the community. So previously, we were able to host, we fundraise and we host events for free for the community. We host a Veterans Day dinner that is completely free to the public. It's always super well attended. We host a Halloween party, we host a Christmas party, and again, all of this is free to the community. It means, you know, it really is important for the kids in the community. And because of the condition of the facility, we haven't been able to do that as we did previously. So if we can get this first step out of the way, demoing the building, then we can set our sights on fundraising to you know, rebuild and be able to do that again.
You answered my next question. What were you going to do to replace it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where are we going to pick the money from?
I just take it from general county.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I need that.
I'll make the motion to approve this proposal for the demolition of the Ruinton Clubhouse for a total of $13,500, providing a 20% match from the Birch River Ruinton Club, and the funds be taken out of the general county fund.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. I'm glad to see we kind of cut through the red tape and got this done.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Much a relief.
You
need a round of letter
also.
Yes.
That's your letter on the other project.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. Thank you so much on behalf of the club. It's very, very much appreciated. It will make a big impact in the community.
That way you can get going again.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's kind of hard to fundraise for a new facility when you're, you don't have
Don't
the
have the
existing
old-
torn down. It kind of puts us on the track to, take the next step.
Absolutely.
And we will be at the St. Patrick's Day Parade selling hot dogs, barbecues, all homemade. It's awesome. If you're out, stop and see us.
Okay.
Very good.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just miscellaneously, is there anything else you're interested in hearing Region 4-wise?
Anything going on with the earmark on Nettie Levacy?
We received an update on where that stood, and it seemed like it was going well. We haven't got the final word yet, but it seemed like that the budget was progressing the way they wanted it to make the earmarks fly. So,
They were
Very
working
good.
with some this week, I did hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting you. Thank you.
Rich, we're still waiting on 3 more of those letters like you just got.
actually, we're down to 2. We're down to 2.
Even better.
Yeah, so tomorrow, the appraiser and the review appraiser are actually going to be coming to town. They're going to go up on the mountains and get the appraisals underway. If the easements would be received, in the meantime, that's absolutely acceptable. However, if they're not, then, the project will pursue the condemnation proceedings to obtain proper rights of way for those properties.
Which 2 are you down to?
Larry and Sandra Ryder and Evelyn Hickman. And Dr. Atkins shared some contact information, but when I tried to do a Google search, I could not find anywhere that provides like phone numbers for free. So,
Well, the writer lives in Elkview. I
Yes.
narrowed that down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I know who the Hickmans are.
It's
Okay.
it's Linda Johnson.
Yeah.
She does the P-card training. Okay.
Surfing.
and
Surfing.
I even tried to find her through her work for the state,
State
and
office.
I just couldn't find a contact number for her.
The girls know her.
Yeah.
And when I Googled her in
Linda
Canvas and when I
Johnson was
Googled
the
Rogers
teacher.
in Elkview, I was
Yeah.
able to find
Yes.
like a record, that kind of confirmed that, but I couldn't access the phone number.
Go down to the sheriff's office and ask them if they know in the tax office, because that's where she used to work.
Okay. And that's the writer, right?
No, that's Hickman.
Okay.
And
Johnson.
she's got the
Johnson.
contact too.
Johnson.
Linda Johnson,
Yeah. So yeah, she gets you her state contact.
we should have it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Do you just want me to call you later for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you say, that's P-card. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was able to find her name associated with the training, but then I just couldn't find the contact information for her.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Very good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you much. Have a great day.
you too.
See you later. See ya.
Hey, we'll go ahead and take a break.
Progress.
Okay. We have approval of the resolution concerning the West Virginia Memorandum of Understanding, interstate distribution of opioid settlement and judgments.
I'd like to request we move this into executive session to confer with council before we decide on this concerning this legal matter.
Okay. All those in
So West Virginia Code 6-9A, 3 and 4.
Okay. All those in favor of going to executive session?
Bye.
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion does carry.
It's 10:47 a.m.
Recording in progress.
Okay. I need a motion to come out of executive session.
So moved. It is 11 a.m. and no decisions were made during executive session.
Okay. We'll go back to the approval of the resolution concerning West Virginia Memorandum of Understanding with the opioid settlement litigation. And at this point in time, you guys have a recommendation?
I'd like to table it until we speak with the lead attorney on it.
Okay. All right. Any further discussion? Okay, I need a motion for that. You've already done it, so all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Okay, we're good.
Let's get a public comment.
Public comment, do we have anyone here? Okay, so no public comment today. Anything else the commission wants to say?
Just a reminder that county fire departments are seeking signatures on the fee petition. We've talked about this for 3 years now, but it's the intention of not only the commission but the fire departments now to get this done, get them taken care of, so we have them for years to come, not months. And so anyone that feels compelled to do so, please just contact your local firemen and women to get that signed.
Or even your county commissioners. We have those too, okay? I need a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.